Welcome back to Whiskey Wonder Woman. In today's whiskey video, we are doing Widow Jane Decadence, which is allocated in Virginia. I stumbled upon it when I walked into the store, and it was the last one. I hear that Decadence is popular, but I don't know why. It's 91 proof. Well, my bottle's 91 proof, and it costs almost $100, which I think is a lot. It doesn't even have an age range on it. So this is Widow Jane Decadence, a blend of straight bourbon whiskeys finished in maple syrup barrels. So you know that's going to be sweet. Batch number 22, bottle 608, and it came out in 2024, which was literally last year. So let's get started. If you didn't know, Widow Jane is located in Brooklyn, which I'm from New York, and I still wouldn't travel there because I looked it up in Google Maps and it's a hike to get there even if you take the train. So I'm going to have to try again the next time I'm in New York when I actually have time, because it seems like it's going to be a whole day trip for me. Do you think they do tours? And I would love to go there to see if they have any distillery exclusive bottles. So if any of my whiskey people have been to the distillery, let me know your experience and if it's worth me taking a day trip over to their distillery. It says Kentucky, Tennessee, Indiana bourbon, bottled by Widow Jane Distillery in Brooklyn, New York. Let's see what this bottle says. Widow Jane Decadence. I will say they have a really nice label. I love rose gold, so that's a winner for me already. There is no other word to describe this. We took some of our legendary bourbons and finished them in barrels that held New York's finest artisanal maple syrups from Crown Maple. The result is a rich, creamy, smooth, and slightly sweet mouthful of whiskey flavor that is way beyond good. It's decadent. So it seems like we're going to be getting a sweet, rich, flavorful whiskey. All right, let's open this up. So I heard people hoard this bottle, and I'm curious to know if you really like this bottle and you actually have a few, like a hoarding situation. Can you let me know why? I'm just curious why, I don't even know how old this is. I would have to look it up. I'm just curious to know why Widow Jane, why this bottle specifically is allocated and people are, I wouldn't say chasing it, but they buy enough of it. Okay. Ugh. I need to get back in the gym. That was a really good pour. Some on me. Just smelled like stinky wood. All right. Color, pretty nice. It is a beautiful, it has a maple syrup color, I'm not gonna lie. So it's like a dark brown, a hint of red. Ooh, it looks really thick. I definitely poured a lot, but it's okay. Yeah, it's pretty thick. Like even swirling it, it is coming off decadent, I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's go for the aroma. Yeah, I am definitely getting toffee, caramel, maybe like butter. It's smelling really creamy. It has really deep vanilla and caramel notes. It's coming off super sweet. I am getting hints of oak, but it's coming off stinky and old, but I'm not getting deep oak flavors yet in the aroma. The caramel flavor, that's really good. Let's go in for the taste. Cheers. Okay, I get the hype. The first taste was delicious. It was thick, it was creamy. Definitely decadent. Like, yeah, I get why it's decadent. Just had like a nice, like almost resembling like chewy caramel, buttery feel. And then it got a little spicy for me. The finish had hints of spice. It didn't go down as smooth as the taste. So there was a tiny bit of bite for me. That is some good whiskey juice. It sits very thick in your mouth. It doesn't like dissolve at all. It's super creamy, super smooth. The finish has a tiny bit of a bite and it's a little bit short. I do get like a finishing oak, but I wish the caramel was still there. But the taste, it's actually pretty delicious. For 91 proof, that's really good. Let me look up how old this bottle is. It's a bourbon blend. I will say right now, just not drinking anything, it tastes like I had candy. Like right now, it's just a sweet note in my mouth. Wow, it says that this is limited edition. Is that true? It's crafted from Widow Jane's meticulously sourced high rye. That's where the spice came from. I got that. And finished in pure maple syrup barrels. The nose entices aromas of maple, brown sugar, vanilla. The palate is layers of caramel, roasted nuts. Yeah, I can agree with that a little bit. Maybe like pecans. And subtle spice. Silky, yes. I think that's a great word to describe the taste. It was silky, and not many bourbons or whiskeys have that note. So that is definitely a good one to place on there. I am not getting the age. Let's look up the age. It says that it's 10 years old. In my head, I kind of guessed that it was 10, but yeah, it's actually 10. I like that this review said roasted nuts. I didn't really get nuttiness as a flavor, but it would help to be really balanced if it came with some earthiness, such as roasted nuts, or some toastiness. Wow. That smells better than maple syrup. Honestly, it smells really darn good. Yeah, that is definitely like silkiness. I can understand why people are buying this bottle. I could kind of get where they said roasted nuts, a hint of maybe a char that's giving off that feeling. And I say char because my mouth is watering at the end with the spice and the char, some oakiness. So for me, yeah, I can understand where they said roasted nuts. Other than that, guys, this is pretty good. I would buy it again if it was cheaper. So I would just savor this while I can because I really like Decadence, but the price tag, ugh, I hate that bourbon is so expensive right now. It's kind of annoying, but I guess if I saw 2025, I might buy it. The taste is probably the best part. So yeah, you don't find that silkiness in a lot of bourbon. So yeah, I probably would buy it again, but I'm trying to be mindful of spending. So that's hard. I would never buy it on secondary. Let's just put that out there. I would never pay secondary for this, but if I saw it on the shelf, I would probably buy it again. So if you like that review, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're one of those hoarders for this bottle. And if you want to see more whiskey content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next whiskey video. Bye.